Will think even more about it in the coming days. But seriously, I am planning to quit playing games on the Nintendo Switch.
My god, this is gonna make it hard to pass through this while the water is squirting all around. Just gonna have to wait some time. Oh, it's coming to me. Oh. Alright, let's go.
Ooh. So what is it? 10:45 a.m. on Saturday, August 21st, 2021. I had a swim and then I literally jumped through those water squirting machines. So guys, I'm going to talk to you about something that I'm seriously considering. I spent about 10 minutes of yesterday playing Mario U Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch, and occasions where Mario wouldn't move, whenever I would get him to move on the Switch, would happen more and more often. Like every 1 or 2 minutes it would happen like that. Like I press the controllers, I try to get it to work, nothing happens. I don't know why it happens. Like it freezes, like the game suddenly freezes, like it just doesn't do anything. And so I've been thinking in my head that I am planning to quit the Nintendo Switch. Well, for today I am not declaring it official, but I will think even more about it in the coming days. But seriously, I am planning to quit playing games on the Nintendo Switch. Like the only time that I will use the Nintendo Switch is when I check out the trending games on the news channel, which is interesting. Like I would like to look at the games that are trending on the news. That's fun. Some of them are really attractive. Some of them are really enjoying to play, just to say that. But I'm just not going to play any more Nintendo Switch games. I'm going to move from it. Well, even on the days that I was stuck at home when I played games on the Nintendo Switch, on a certain day that we didn't have a fun house activity to do, even that was fun. But I am seriously planning to get out of that habit. It's not a habit, but I'm planning to stick my head away from it. But seriously guys, I am considering to give up with the games on Nintendo Switch. I'll continue playing Blob Run or Countmaster when I get too bored, or another day that I get stuck at home, like either I'm sick or there's another lockdown or whatever, and so I can do that. But Nintendo Switch is gonna get off from my head. It's gotta happen one day. Alright, oh, wait, what the hell? This is wrong. I pressed 1. It's going down to -2. Why is that? Oh, no one even came in. Whatever. Alright, now it's going up. Well, shouldn't have to stop there because I pressed 1. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Alright, look at this. And oh, yeah, I'm doing it. Look at that. Yeah, that was insane. I did this last minute sprint like I always do on the treadmill whenever I get on there. So unless if I'm going to go to training again after we return, that might be it for the month. Oh my god, as if there was a dog in the vehicle. Man, I hate it when people stop in the middle of the road for no reason, even if I'm not in the car. I didn't even hear so much noise at this area while I was walking back into the neighborhood from Mars Athletic. It was almost the capacity of how it would usually be around this time tomorrow, for example. So before I went to Mac, I told myself I need to get some stuff, and so I did. So I went getting groceries, and what I did today was I bought a couple of Axe perfumes. And yeah, this is one that I bought before, but these are the ones I bought today. One of them is Africa, and one of them is Skateboard and Fresh Roses. Well, I had previously got those, I haven't even sprayed a single bit of them, and I can already get the smell, which is quite good. Let me try it. Wow. I mean, I haven't used a single bit of this yet, and I can already smell it. And let's try the other one. I don't get so much from the Africa, but if you try the Skateboard Fresh Roses, wow, that is almost as good as the Dark Temptation perfume. I haven't checked the Dark Temptations if they have it or not, but we still have another one of these. That is, I believe I brought this one at the beginning of May, and now we got two of the same kind. And we also have one of these at my dad's, but the 27% more Apollo Axe perfume, and the other one is, which one is that? That's the black. Yeah, this one. I believe this we brought like 5, maybe 6 months ago, but it was definitely before spring that we brought this one. One advantage of having this fan on the ceiling on is that it gives some fresh air, but one disadvantage is that eventually this door opens, and so at night when you try to sleep, you end up struggling from that freaky noise that it makes. But for now, I'm fine with it. So we're about to head off to Grandma's. Well, actually first to my aunt's and then to my grandma's. And then I wasn't even too close to accidentally hitting this truck. But look at that. At least there's no concern from my point of view. But that was just too close to Lush's. Ah, hello. What up, kids? Yeah, I was just having a look at this crazy truck driver who parked a little too close to the bushes. It was like that yesterday too. But yesterday while I got into this car, it was a little bit more narrow, and thankfully today it made it a bit easier to get through this truck. It's a Grand Cherokee, if you can see. But it's a pretty big one as well, you can see. Like, doesn't matter what it is. So we have already started packing up the stuff. We've been clawing weight with it, but I have been putting out some Spotify throughout this week, so I had to leave it until like later in the week. Alright, we made it. Sorry if it's too dark. Well, the sun is still out, so we still have a few hours until we get to see the porcupines come out from the bushes, but at least today we don't care about that. So we came in. Eurosport is on at last. I don't like watching news coverages on a normal day, so we switched the channel to Eurosport, and there's a car racing event going on live. It's a bit similar to those cars in the Formula One racing. You know, they're pretty speedy. And we switched places. We're at my aunt's, and now it is Grandma's turn. And we didn't bring any cat with us, which actually made my day even easier. Alright, my grandma isn't here and her helpers aren't here either, so I'm just gonna be a frick fool and go to floor 6. So we're still on the 2nd floor and we're waiting it to get down to 6. There we go. This elevator has started to get really slow. I guess it was built in 1967 or something, I have no idea, but here we go, now we're on the 6th. And there we go. Well, we're on the roof. And now, time to make it down, taking all these steps. And one of my grandma's helpers finally opened the door for us. Speaking of the fact that my grandma is still outside for fresh air. She hasn't come up home yet. But while we were waiting to get in, what I did was I went up to the 6th floor from the elevator and I took as many steps as I can. So today I also had passed 10,000 steps. I have made it to 10,943 steps so far today, so it's gonna come up to 11,000. And I have done 3 sets of plank today, which I would consider as a good job. Which tomorrow I'm gonna have to do even more so that I could be prepared for our Ductra trip in less than 48 hours, maybe even 40 hours. Wow. Alright, this fruit selection is really good too.
Alright, guys, we are back home after a spectacular dinner, and I am once again on Spotify trying to find some really fun songs, which I am still going through. And even during our trip, I will continue working on Spotify. Of course, I won't be too busy with it, not like this week, but I will still continue to work on Spotify at least once a day to try and find some really cool stuff. So, as I said at the beginning of the vlog, yes, I am planning to quit playing games on a Nintendo Switch one day. I will be taking my Nintendo Switch to my Dacia trip, like I did in the last 2 years. So this year I'll take the Nintendo Switch as well. I will check out some of the coolest games that they have in the podcast, and also I might play time to time, like maybe not for too long, because recently that Nintendo Switch is acting really crap. Like it just doesn't work. It's not broken, but whatever I try to play, there are times that it just doesn't do whatever I tried to get it to do. But whatever. So tomorrow morning we have plans, and then we'll take a break, do the luggage, and then head to my dad's house, and the next day after that will be the remaining of not active August. No, it is not active August this time. We haven't even done much this August. Last year, August, you might remember what I called active August because we had been on 2 vacations at the same month. Well, this year we divided one for, connecting May to June, which was our US trip, and Sydney in July, towards the end of July, and Dacia, which will start this Monday, August 23rd. So, thank you so much for watching today's vlog. I will see you in the video tomorrow then.